As indie rock band Flimmer sang in 2022, jedes Jahr wird dunkler und kälter. Es ist November, es ist November. Do you know what, boys? What you need to do is grab yourself some blankets, a big old jug of Glühwein, and settle down in front of a screen to watch Monday Matters right here on Gary's Stuff. Hi, I'm Gary. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. Today, indeed, is Monday Matters. As usual, I'll be looking at the news of the week, including catching you up with the latest of the Black Friday offers. I'll be telling you what I've been up to on bench. And, of course, I'll be talking about this week's kit of the week. All these bits will come as chapters. You can hop backwards and forwards as your heart desires. Now, if you like what you see today, and I really hope you do, please give it the old imperial thumbs up there on the like button below, because every like counts. And if you haven't done so yet, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell. It won't cost you anything, and that way you'll be notified of all my future content as it is published. And of course, if you want to support the channel in a bit more of a concrete way, you can do that through Super Thanks by becoming a channel member or by using any of my online partner programs. Okay then, first up, I need to apologise. I need to apologise to all the good people of Blackpool for incorrectly placing you in the northeast of England instead of where you rightly belong, in the northwest of England, in last week's segment about the special edition Blackpool Illumination Spitfire. All the worse for my dear wife having come from the northwest as well. So shame on me. Huge apologies to the people and corporation and friends of Blackpool in the northwest of England. Secondly, the long-awaited Winter Warriors group build will start this week on the 1st of December. I thought I'd run it from the 1st of December to the 31st of January. It gives us 2 months over the whole Christmas, New Year holiday periods. So can just take a bit of time and think about it. Now, the idea of the Winter Warriors is not just things that fought during winter, but things that are fighting winter. Think of cars trying to start on a cold winter's day. Think of a train trying to get through a snowdrift. And there's a beautiful old film of a train, probably about the 62. Was it 62? The winter was really horrendous in the UK. And there's films of steam engines going into snowdrifts with the big snow plows and firing snow everywhere. It could be an icebreaker going through ice. It could be people walking across the ice. Scott of the Antarctic. They're all fighting winter conditions. Or they could be things in the winter, designed for the winter camouflage system, whatever, anything like that. Think of fighting in the winter or fighting against winter. That's the kind of thing I would like us to all to build. Okay? It's not a competition. Please don't think, oh, this isn't good enough to show. Every kit is good enough. Right now, let's get this straight. Every kit is good enough. If you finished it and you're happy with it, it's good enough to be shown. Okay, now, you will need to let me know either through Facebook, through email, through Instagram or Twitter what you've been up to. Okay, I'll create a new gallery, gallery, I guess, on Facebook. I'll put a link in when I've done that. I'll put a link, maybe not this week, probably next week's Monday Matters. I'll drop in a link to that. I will create a new email specifically for this as well. So all your stuff will come straight to the Winter Warriors site. I'll create a tag for X, Twitter, whatever, and Instagram as well. So send in your stuff, send in your completed pictures, and we'll make a video again. This time, as you send them in, as you send in your completed ones, I'll put them into a file on my computer so I don't lose anything. I will instantly be re-editing the Equinox build for the last few builds that have come up since then. I'll add all of those as well. It's going to be close to 90 builds in total. Let's see if we can make it around 100 this time around, eh? Let's have a go. I've already got a couple of ideas what I'm going to maybe do, possibly. But then I'm sure something else will crop up and I'll think along something else, other lines, whatever. Anyway, that's the idea. All the information will be in the information box below. I'll run a video about it as well towards the end of the week when the group build fires up. I'll do a specific video about it then. Okay. Third thing is my friends down in New Haven at MODELWORX. You remember I talked about them quite a lot. They started up their own shop recently. Well, now they have an online store as well. So if you don't already have a local store that you like to support, and if you have, please do continue to do so, then maybe give some thought to having the look at the MODELWORX site and see what they've got on offer. Worth a peek anyway, isn't it? They're really good people. Be great if you could support them. A link to their store. Again, information box below. Anything I tell you, information box below. So a link to the MODELWORX online store is there as well. That's it for the moment, I think. So let's start with the news of the week and look at some of the Black Friday deals that are still available. SPRUEBOX has some Black Friday offers. You'll have to hurry with these though, as they end tonight. However, there's some great offers on show, including the introductory sets containing the new 2 thin coats paints with Rubicon model armor kits. Remember, SPRUEBOX is also your source for the superb outlaw paints, so do check out the site. Anything you don't see there, email James and he'll see what he can do. GAAHLERI's Black Friday and Cyber Monday event continues for the rest of this week. There are some Cyber Monday deals on at Amazon, but otherwise just head off to their online store for the same discounts. The AIRFIX Black Friday sale is still on. Many deals are already sold out, but many others are still left. As I record this, a 1/48 scale Canadair Sabre for just £20. Audi, of course, has already started its annual pre-Christmas sale of AIRFIX starter sets at $6.99 each. The Spitfire, P40 Tomahawk, Jet Provost, Cromwell Tank and Cutty Sark are on offer. Lidl starts its pre-Christmas sale on Thursday the 30th of November, also with starter sets at $6.99 each. Much the same as last year. These are the Spitfire, P40 Tomahawk, the Nat Trainer, the Willis Jeep, the Tiger and the Sherman tanks, these last two being the new style starter sets with integrated tracks. AIRFIX is about to release the latest incarnation of the F8 Meteor in 1/48 scale. This boxing features schemes of 2 display teams, the Evergreens from the Royal Air Force and the Meteorites from the Royal Australian Air Force. That's a much better name, boys. KOVOZAVODY PROSTEJOV has a new kit of the Aero AE-45 in 1/72 scale, a charming civilian utility aircraft from the late 1940s. Of course, being KP, they have also released the AE-45S Super Aero, the AE-145 derivative, and the military K-75 version. KP also has this new tooled Avia BH-10 monoplane from the interwar years. Looks like even the busiest man in the model world, superb artist Carlos Alonso, was under some time pressure on this set. Red Roo Models has this delightful 1/48 scale kit of the Moth Miner Trainer, a much overlooked member of the de Havilland family. This kit comes with cast and 3D printed resin, photo etch, white metal parts and decals. This month's releases from ICM include the 1/48 scale kit of the Mitsubishi Ki-21-1A bomber, that's Sally. I've got the kit of the 1B version, just waiting for some canopy masks for the over 100 bits of glass on the plane. There's also the OV-10D Plus, the last version of the Bronco, in 1/72 scale. I've made the OV-10A in both 1/72 and 1/48, and they are very good kits indeed. ICM also has this new parts release of the 2.5-ton Studebaker US6U3 truck in 1/35 scale. Now, this was used primarily by the Red Army under Lend-Lease, but it was also used by the US Corps of Engineers building roads in Myanmar and in Alaska. ZEUS model has this 1/72nd scale kit of the Buffalo mine clearance vehicle, lots of fiddly things to add and to pose. And for a real diorama challenge, how about a Sherman tank using this deep wading kit, here made in 1/35th scale by LANMO. Trumpeter has announced a new toolkit of HMS Naiad. This is a Dido class light cruiser, and it's in 1/350th scale, and it will appear early next year. I hope they get the number of twin 5.25-inch turrets right, as most of the class only had 4 instead of the intended 5. The charmingly named shelf Oddity has a 1/700th scale resin kit of the Japanese Shimikande Destroyer. It comes with all the photo etch you could ever need at this scale. Alpha Model has this 1/24th scale kit of the Ferrari Monza SP2. For my money, the best looking Ferrari since the 365 California convertible. And I'm not a huge fan of movie tie-ins, but this AMT John Wick re-release of the 1970 Chevy Chevelle SS in 1/25th scale certainly grabbed my attention. Almost as much as the re-release of the 66 Oldsmobile 442 W30. I do like a classic American muscle car. MINIART has this 1/35th scale figure set of a musician and his wife as refugees, the old pram carrying all the family valuables. For the inner Star Wars fan, STANNARTS has 2 new resin kits of either Luke Skywalker or Han Solo riding a Tauntaun in 1/9th scale, apparently. And finally, if you've watched the Barbatos Rex channel on YouTube, you'll know he's a person who knows airbrushes, and he has released a collaboration with GAAHLERI on the new Swallowtail trigger design airbrush. There are also 300 of these individually numbered airbrush stands on offer. More than that, there's even a launch discount, so check it out on the GAAHLERI store. On the bench this week, I have released some videos about Black Friday offers, notably at the AIRFIX online store, where there's some really quite crazy deals, like 60% off dogfight doubles and things like that. And of course, the GAAHLERI airbrush store, they had some deals at Amazon. They also have deals at their own online store. Plus, of course, I had the box opening on the Lee Richards annular monoplane, one of the craziest looking designs. But the more I look into the way they thought, the cleverer these guys actually appear. You'll be delighted that I finished the build of the Cossack 2 mine-resistant ambush-protected MRAP vehicle. So I'll be publishing the build video of that this week. Very close to finishing the AIRFIX Messerschmitt 410 as well. Last few finishing touches on that, so that will be published this week. And the F-16A is making some good progress. So that leaves this week's kit of the week. And do you know what? It's just got to be the new Fairy Gannet in 1/48 scale from AIRFIX. Mine is being delivered today as we speak. So expect a box opening this week, and then probably more than one build videos of this thing. It will be kit of the week this week and next week, because there's going to be a lot to do. If the Buccaneer is anything to go by in 1/48, then the Gannet is going to be a big old kit to do, and a good thing too. There will also be the build video of the Lee Richards. That will come out probably this week. F-16 probably next week. It won't be finished this week anyway. So week after next, there could be something else coming up. Who knows? As kit of the week, what that will be. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the show. If you want to know when any of these videos pop up, what you should do, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell. It doesn't cost anything, and you'll get a notification whenever anything new of mine is published. And of course, anything you see on the channel that you like, please do give it the old imperial thumbs up on the like button below, because every like counts. Thank you so very much for watching. Hope to see you again on the channel soon. Take very good care now, and goodbye.